Oh shit, I pissed them off. Are those supposed to hurt me? Because they really don't. Fuck, stop that, Mary. Wow, we really fucked him up, huh? I already went in here, I feel like. Maybe not. What are you growling at, buddy? Outside? Oh, goddamn. Oh! Dog meat, don't trip the alarm. I have not been in here. Alright, alright. What would have happened? Okie dokie. Wow. You guys want to just start hitting everyone with our bat? That'll be fun, right? I don't know why I love bats so much in this game. But I do. I love them. That looks like a bomb on the back of that computer. That little spinning thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's way too late for Bo. That's, no worries. We'll plan something soon. Bo is 6 hours ahead of me, so... Or, I guess, ahead of us, because we're in the same time zone. Lawnmower blade. I don't know what I need that for, but I feel like those are hard to find, so we're gonna take one with us. This computer has been rigged to exploit. It could be possible to disarm and remove the grenade. Attempt to defuse. Yay! Hubris Comics Publishing. Air conditioning controls. System and cooperative. Release schedule. Hubris Comics Summer 2077 schedule. Glorious summer for Hubris and America. June. Captain Cosmos. Truth, Justice, and the American Way. Kid Wackies. Zany hijinks. Grognak the Barbarian! With the Barbarian, Revenge of the Mansarian? Tales from the Front, Alaska Unbowed. July, Grognak, Salute to the Troops. Tales from the Front, Liberated... I almost said Canada. I swear to God on my life, I almost said Canada. I'm not joking. I almost said Canada. Planet Cosmos, Invasion of the Black Planet. Drake Tungsten. Chrono Cowboy. August, Tales from the Front, The Red Terror, Underground Life, Vault Boy Special, Grognak the Barbarian, and Axe for All Ages, Captain Cosmos, the Radioactive Spacemen from Space. Yeah, Morbid, go do what you gotta do, sweetie. Thank you. Letters to the Editor. Requiem for an Antagonist. Grognak the Barbarian is an excellent comic for many reasons, but one of the most widely respected ones is the depth of its villains. From the cold-blooded manipulations of the Mansarian to the love-hate romance with Femme Ra, the stories of Grognak's enemies are every bit as fascinating as his own tales, but for my money, no tale is more tragic and more fascinating than that of the antagonizer. While never developing as fully as major villains like Skullpocalypse or Mastodonald, the portrait of the orphan girl raised by ants and instilled with a bitter hatred of humanity has tremendous potential for reader connection and possible redemption. However, in Grognak and the Ants of Agony, Mr. Neptuna threw away all of that potential by simply retreating the antagonizer as a two-dimensional villain with a futile and pointless grudge against mankind. His writing misplaced her subtle undertones of lost humanity and tragically lost innocence with the worst sort of mustache-twirling, cliched dialogue. It was an offense to a deep and tragic character. How a hack like that continues to find work in comics is beyond my comprehension. Hubris Comics should fire him and return the series to the capable hands of Mr. Morales. Until that time, I refuse to buy another comic from what used to be my favorite publisher, Obsessed in Oakmont. Beta testing notice. Mr. Gradier, beginning Monday, members of Grognak's Little Heathens fan club We'll begin visiting the offices to participate in beta testing of our Reign of Greylock software. Participants must fill out our participation agreement and should be directed to the testing station 15 minutes prior to their scheduled appointment time. Just follow the main hallway all the way to the end and go through the door on your right. From there, the beta testing area is just down the smaller hallway to your right. Rebecca, a personal note. Some members of the fan club may be a little exuberant. We realize that you are not a babysitter and appreciate the extra trouble you'll be going through this week. The beta test is very important in getting our Hubris software venture off to a good start, so please do your best to keep things under control out front. You will be compensated at time and a half for the week as a token of our gratitude for your trouble. How nice. Press release. For immediate release, Hubris Comics and Vault-Tec Incorporated unveil Vault Boy meets Hell's Chain Gang, limited 5-part miniseries. The very best in inevitable entertainment and impenetrable vaults team up to bring comic fans a gripping grimoire of greatness. From their headquarters in Washington, D.C., Hubris Comics announced today plans to bring a beloved American icon into the Hubris Comics universe, none other than the beloved Vault Boy character. Vault Boy was the perfect choice for our now Hell's Chain Gang series, says Hubris Comics chief of publishing Jeff Shiner, in which those valiant vigilantes take on Chairman Chang's commie cyborg cops. After all, Vault Boy knows a thing or two about going up against that red menace. The 5-part miniseries will feature an alternate universe in which Chinese communists have invaded America. Vault Boy and Hell's Chain Gang are the last best hope for America to break free of the shackles of communism and this cautionary tale of vigilance. It has always been Vault-Tec's mission to educate and protect the countrymen from the communist threat, commented Vault-Tec Public Relations Executive Joanne Strausser. This exciting project is a perfect opportunity to thrill young Americans while sending home an important message for us all. Every good American must help shoulder the burden of freedom and always be wary of the communist threat. The first issue of this miniseries will be available on newsstands everywhere this holiday season. About Hubris Comics, branch of Hubris Publishing, headquarters in Washington, D.C., has been produced, printed, entertainment since 2021. Hubris Comics are known for such popular properties as Gargoyle the Barbarian, Hell's Chain Gang, and The Inspector. All right, let's move it or lose it, kids. Move it or lose it, kids. Now there are friends. Hello? Hello, friend? Hello, friends. Fools are our friends. Oh shit, I pissed him off. Oh shit, I pissed him off. I didn't mean to piss you off, friend. I was just trying to get rid of the gas. I was just trying to get rid of the gas, I'm sorry. Dog meat took care of it. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, friends. This place is huge. Whoa! Ah! Holy shnikes. Alright, there's nothing else in these desks. You alright there, friend? You okay? Oh. Are those supposed to hurt me? Because they really don't. Welcome back, Morbid. We just found this radar shooting. And a turret. Dog me. If I shoot that ghoul on accident because Dogmeat is pushing me again, I'm gonna be very upset. What the fuck? I disarmed them, that's cool. Oh no! He threw a grenade. What an asshole! This guy is crazy. Let's reload. Turrets in this game are so annoying. Yeah, they are. Where'd he go? Is he dead? Oh, I think we killed him. Alright, we're fine now. Jesus! Printing terminal press. Remember to make sure no one is near the press while operating. Check manuscript. Grognak the Barbarian, number 361, loaded. High text! Check ink levels. Red ink low. Paper stock. Low grade pulp available. Let's turn it on. Warning, machine malfunctioning. Fuck, stop that, Mary. Ooh. You guys. I thought that was you guys scaring me. Woo! It was like 2 feet too. Do y'all hear it? Yay, we have a quantum. We can make a quantum grenade now. Wow, we really fucked him up, huh? Let's go this way first. Beta testing. Stand back. Activate Reign of Grellock, beta. Plains, look around. You are standing in a wide plain, foothills stretch to the north, where clouds gather around an ominous peak. A dark path winds from a lonely chapel to the east through the plains where you're standing, and south into a bustling town. Wispy mists gather over marshland in the west, where a thin tower stands alone in the bog. Go north. Mountainside, Grellock is here, spewing heresies. Mountainside, look around. You're on the craggy, wind-blasted face of a mountain. Storm clouds coil above the summit, pelting you and the sparse vegetation with torrential downpour. Far below, beyond the foothills, a wide plain stretches across the southern horizon. Grellock is here, spewing heresies. A glint between the rocks catches your eye. Investigate glinting object. You take a rough gemstone from the rocks. Use sword, Grellock. Your puny weapons are useless on Grellock. Inventory. I have a rusty sword. Your weapon, rusty but trusty. Drinking flask. A very small flask to carry water. Raw gemstone. This gemstone may be valuable. Go south. You retreat to the south. Town, look around. You're standing in the dusty market square of a quiet town. Many of the shops and homes lie abandoned, and the citizens that can be seen speak in hushed voices, casting furtive glances at the darkened skyline in the distance north. The ringing of an anvil breaks in silence regularly, where a mustachioed blacksmith bends over his work in a nearby tent. The blacksmith is here working. A priest is here. Speak with the blacksmith. Your eyes water from the smoke and smarmy heat inside the tent. The huge man swipes sweat from his bald head and looks up from his work. There's no shortage of work to be done, with Grellick staring everyone witless. Leave me to filing orders, strangers. With that, the blacksmith dismisses you from his tent and douses a hot blade in water, hissing. Speak with priest. The priest notices your approach and looks up from his swilling. Grellick is come, we are forsaken, he cries. Erp, he continues. As you recover from the stench of the priestly belch, you are told that the priest has fled from his nearby chapel. When Grellick arrived in the mountainside, the dead in his cemetery began to rise and his congregation scattered. If you could rid the place of the zombies, he tells you, I'll give you the key and you can help yourself to the apothecary. Inventory. Same. Go north. You walk to the north. Go east. Chapel, look around. You stand at the end of a dirt path, facing a small chapel. The stucco walls are faded. Many roof tiles are missing. The great oaken doors are locked. The congregation is nowhere to be found. A small cemetery of crooked headstones lies in the shadow of the cracked steeple. The dirt path winds westward through the great featureless plain. A zombie totters aimlessly nearby. There's an open grave nearby. Examine grave. There is a deep, empty grave in the cemetery. Several bloated rats floating in a foot of filthy water at the bottom. Don't fall in. Use zombie sword. Your blow knocks the zombie into a grave. Examine grave. There is a deep, empty grave in the cemetery. Several bloated rats and a zombie corpse float in the foot of filthy water in the bottom. Don't fall in. A grotesque zombie head is stuck on a root near the top of the grave. You bag the horrific trophy as proof of your deed. Inventory. Rusty sword, drinking flask, zombie head. The smell may make you unpopular. This is fun. I like this. Go west. Wait, we just went east, right? Go west. Swamp. Look around. You are standing on a narrow stone path in You are standing on a narrow stone path in the dark marsh. Greasy bubbles float to the top of the bog waters on either side and pop lazily, spattering your legs with muck and slime. A short stone tower squats here. No door is visible and the stones are smooth and polished. A balcony juts out midway up the tower's face. The heady smells of incense mix with the nauseating stench of the swamp. The stone path unfurls eastward towards a broad plain beyond the marshes. A wizard is here. Gesticulating. A wizard is here, gesticulating wildly from his balcony. Talk to the wizard. Woohoo! The Slayer of Greylock approaches, rawstone in hand, just as I've seen the wizard. Pointing at Bobs excitedly as he points a finger at you. Suddenly, a pale orange arc of light extends from the knobby finger and draws the gemstone from your bag before he can react. The gemstone halts and hovers in the air before the wizard's nose. Essence be true, powers renew. Fatty who do. With that, he slaps the hovering stone, smashing it against the smooth stone of the tower. In a burst of light, the stone splits into two, and one lands in the outstretched palm of the hopping little wizard. Shard for the sword, wrap her in iron, and she'll find Grellick's black heart for you. Take the shaft, too. You'll need payments for a smith to forge the weapon. He tosses the stones down, but you leap forward to catch you safely. Inventory. Rusty sword, drinking flask. Find gemstone. Magical shard. So the refined gem, a brilliant faceted gemstone. Magical shard. A gem shard pulses with magical light. Where was the wizard or the blacksmith? The blacksmith regards you gruffly and is about to dismiss you when you pronounce the polished gemstone from your bag. He sets his hammer aside and twirls his mustache. A right fine stone, that is, he says, admiring the faceted stone. What would you be needing then? Following your careful instructions, the smithy reforges your rusty sword with the magical shard at the center of the blade. Go north. Where are we supposed to go to find Grellick? Grellick is here. Use magical sword, Grellick. When you draw your sword, Grellick lowers his great horned head and bellows laughter in your face. You grit your teeth and swing a mighty two-handed blow, the magical blade ringing clearly, even amid the tumult, throaty cackling. You swing your sword so fiercely it escapes your grip and hurtles into the open maw of the monstrosity, lost from sight in the arid darkness of Grellick's throat. You step back as Grellick jerks his mouth shut and stands upright. He is still for a moment, then starts clawing at his neck, muffled. A ringing can be heard as if it is from a great distance. Suddenly, Grellick's chest burns in front in a fount of viscous green blood. The ringing can be heard clearly now, and as thick lifeblood oozes around the protruding tip of the magic sword, the storm clouds swirling the peak are already clearing. Grellick is defeated. The end. Thanks for playing. Victory! We did it! We defeated Grellick! Woo! I really liked that. Honestly, I wish there was more of that. That was something really different and really cool.